Welcome to Cakes and Conversations, friends. Today we are making eggless macaroons. The ingredients are listed below. However, let me inform you that this is Aquafaba, the magical bean water. I've made this is homemade. You can also use the canned one, which comes from the stores. This is a homemade. I'll just in the description I put a link to the same, how I made the homemade one. This is 110 grams of reduced Aquafaba, which I am going to froth. To Aquafaba, we would be adding 40 grams of caster sugar, but not now when it is formed soft peaks. I've already sifted my almond and icing sugar mixture. This is 100 grams of almond powder or almond flour, which should be very fine, and 200 grams of icing sugar. Blended them together and sieved it as well. That starts the process to froth the Aquafaba. If you're doing it with a hand mixer, this will take a little time. You can also use stand mixer as well. But today I'm using my hand mixer. If you see, the bubbles have already started. We will be frothing it until soft peaks. We will be still mixing it. If you see, this is so frothy. I will be mixing it more just for making it a little bit more soft peaks. This is the same bean water, that's Aquafaba. It's already tripled in the volume. This is soft peaks. I will be adding sugar to this while I'm mixing it. we'll be mixing it for a little more time. At this point of time, you can use any of your colorings or flavorings that you need to. I want to use this over my coffee cake, so I am mixing a little brown color. It's not flavored coffee, but it's just, it will be filled with coffee buttercream or coffee ganache, coffee flavored ganache, but I'm just coloring it a little brown color to resemble the coffee macaroon, but it's just a color now at the moment. It's not being flavored. Just a little bit more. I'm using gel colors. I prefer that you use gel colors because this will either the consistency or the texture of this will be hampered, or maybe you release the air of this that's been incorporated, because we are using it in place of egg whites. So I don't prefer using liquid colors, but if you want, you can. But at the same time, when you are whipping the aquafaba, I'm using gel colors. So this is how it is. You need to add it when it is soft, and you already added it to the you see, this is already stiff peaks now. It doesn't. You can always check the meringue whether it is stiff peaks by inverting your bowl. If nothing falls, that means it is already stiff peaks. If you see this. So this is stiff peaks, and we stop here. And this is the icing sugar and the almond flour mix. It's already sieved and incorporated well. I will be folding the aquafaba mixture to this. It's usually, you can do it the other way around as well, but I'm going to do it with this one. I just put half of it first. With the cut and fold method, I will be mixing. I don't want to release the air that's been incorporated. At this time I will be adding, I feel it's more stiff, so at this time I'll be adding the rest of the mixture as well. the same cut and fold method, I will be mixing this as well. This stage is known as the macaronade stage. I don't want to overmix it. It will be enough. It will be enough if it's in a ribbon consistency, if it falls like a ribbon. If it doesn't, then you need to mix it a little more. Just a little more. Do not overmix it. It should fall like a ribbon, if you see. And it should hold this stiffness. This is the right stage. I will start piping it. You can cut out templates from online and you can use them as well, but I have this Silipat mold which is already, this has the circles already. It's nicely cleaned and washed and cleaned and dried as well. I've already transferred my macaroon mixture to the piping bag. Easy for handling. I will just do a small cut because these holes are very small. And you need to pipe the mixture just a little bit less than to the border, because when you make them rest for some time, this will definitely spread. These are smaller holes. This requires definitely patience. If you see, I had just piped less than the border, but it's already flat now because it's spread a little bit. I'll just finish all this and show you the next step. This is the trial batch. It's just for the taste. I had some leftovers, so I thought of making a bigger macaroon. We are just experimenting and trying this recipe. And these are the macaroons that I've piped. Yes, many of them have joined, but do not panic if something happens to you. Let it bake and then we can separate it using a knife or anything, but they will be nice. So I'm just going to rest this on the counter for 2 hours and then we will bake it. After 2 hours, I will come back and show you how this looks. These are the macaroons. If you see, many of them have touched each other, but that's all right. Do not panic, do not worry. It's all right. This will happen with tries. I am also trying this recipe for the first time for you guys. So definitely we need a lot of practice. Plus these are some very small circles very near to each other. So if you're printing a template, I'll try to find a template and put it in the description box so that it's easy for you to download. Now, it's been resting for 2 hours, and if you see, if I'm touching it, nothing will touch on my hands because it's completely dried off, even the bigger one. It's completely dried off. So now we are keeping these trays in 160 degrees oven for 15 minutes. These are the macaroons out of the oven. They have nice feet. If you see these macaroons, I've put the other tray for baking. I'll show you all once it's done. I baked it only for 15 minutes at 160 degrees. And I will be resting this on room temperature for another 15 minutes.